My name is Onyechukwu Obasi, aka Miss Fishy the Barber. I'm the MD, CEO of Lush Barbershop here in Lagos, precisely Kudirat Abiola Way, Lausa. It didn't just start now, it started as far back in 2009 when I wanted to learn something. I wanted to learn a skill though, and Viola, the idea of haircut popped in, and I learned. After learning, I had no intention of becoming a barber, and of course I had to go back to the white collar job where I did some marketing and other white collar jobs. Then, in the process of me working, I ran into someone with a terrible haircut, and we got talking, and he said, wow, that's good. There's someone who I know that is looking forward to meeting a female barber. Let me give you his contacts. Then we exchanged contacts. I met the person, and I was cutting part-time with no intention until I fell in love with the career, and I decided to chase this career fully, and that was in 2015. But when I started, it wasn't funny because I wasn't proud of what I was doing. In fact, I was ashamed of what I was doing because having worked in the bank, having worked in a corporate organization, I see my clients, where I go chase for checks, stumble in the salon with me, and they're like, girl, babe, Nelly, what are you doing here? I always tell a lie, like, I'm always in the neighborhood, because I wasn't proud of what I was doing until one phrase struck me, and that was my paradigm shift, and it was, there are no menial jobs, only menial mindset. And I was like, man, damn the shame. Anything I want to happen, or die and I die. I had to like brace up and chase the career fully. Unknown to me, a lot of people were also in the box who wanted to chase their seemingly menial jobs as passion. But when they saw me jumped out of the blue and said, man, I'm doing it fully, I saw a lot of my friends going into what they wanted to do but are scared of doing it because they went to school. So to me, I felt happy, and since 2016, when I decided to do this fully with all pride and attitude, have never, as in, turned my back. I've been doing it fully and professionally, and I thank God so far that it's not been easy, but it's been worth it. Trust me, being a female barber, it's crazy because men don't like people. They saw me as a threat, and they still see female barbers as a threat, like, man, girls, what are you coming to do in our space? So one major thing I did that created a niche for me is go the extra mile in knowing my job, so that they don't just choose me out of empathy or pity, rather they choose me because I actually know my onion. So it's not just about the skill. I went further to understand different hair types, hair structures, and facial structures and skin sensitivity. That was an added advantage to me when I talked to my client. And another thing that really created a niche for me was empathy. One thing my customers always tell me about is that no barber tells them sorry or pets them. You understand? The guys keeps pushing your head, pushing. So me, I was like, oh, sorry, can you please put your head properly? I showed that empathy, and that was my major niche. You understand? The empathy, because I needed to stand out from other guys, because the first place I ever worked with, they were like 8 barbers, and I was the only female barber. And definitely, they never wanted me to exist. Some went as far as slandering that I don't know how to cut because they were threatened, you understand? So I needed to kind of stand out, to kind of penetrate the market, because it was actually tough. It was really, really tough, you understand? It was like a war zone. You get one, there was beef. I'm pretty, no disrespect, in all humility, and I went to school, so I was doing it differently. You understand? But in case you didn't go to school, it doesn't mean it's not an excuse, but you could just look for something to do it differently, and that helped me though. And another thing that also helped me, that created a niche for me, is my interpersonal relationship. I took it personal, you understand? I communicated well. I really want to get into the client so the person can understand and know what I am doing so far. And that's what I'm still doing till now. Because I consider for every young female or young male, but most especially, I have a soft spot for female. I don't know, I'm not a feminist, but I have a soft spot for female. So I'm going to be biased. I'm directing it to female, though. One thing I always address every female barber, that every female upcoming barber or someone who wants to learn how to cut hair is, one, you must wear your confidence with all pride and attitude, because definitely the bully is going to be there. You understand? So you have to have that confidence. But first of all, before you have your confidence, you must know your onions to the letter, so that no man bullies you, not even customer, not your co-barber. So one thing I advise people is, one, know your skill very well, learn it very well. Then two, have that confidence. Don't let anybody or anyone intimidate you. In fact, go eat courage pie and drink confidence beer. That's my own philosophy. Thank you so much for having me on newsbreak.ng. Do follow them using the social media handle on the screen.